Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Sorry I'm late. I was scrolling around online, looking at this, looking at that, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it's time for my live stream. Ariana, thank you so much for joining the membership. I'm on the StreamYard side, so I can't see which one you joined. It don't matter, though. Welcome. I haven't seen you in forever. I actually heard someone talking about you the other day, I think. I can't remember what they were saying. But they were calling you out over something, I believe. Maybe a comment or something. I can't remember what it was. And I thought to myself, hey, I know Ariana. Why in the world would anyone be saying anything to her? She's a great person. She's a wonderful person. She's been around in my community forever since I started. So it's so good to see you. Hibiscus, Wheatsy. So glad to see Wheatsy back in the chat. Hold on just a second. I think it's Wheatsy or Ranch. I'm not a favorite. Hold on. I'm going to have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb when it gets through ringing here. If I touch it, it'll answer the phone. My mom's calling. Oh, let's see. Can manage or block words. Now you just can't add somebody. You got to answer a bunch of damn questions. Mike, love the new intro. Thank you. I played it twice. I just pushed that little button loop, play it twice because I love that little jingle. It gets me wanting to jingle all over. I made that little intro through that CapCut app. I quit using my other intro because every time I use it, I get a copyright claim from the little music that's in it. Even though I believe I got that music from an I can't say it, a freaking app. I got it from an app. Anyways, what was I going to tell y'all? There was some kind of animal drama going on, but I can't remember what it was. I was going to tell y'all something about the animals. Well, I have forgotten. Anyhow, this morning, I was just going to read like the true crime names. And, no specific article or anything. And then I came across this article about this stray dog that saved a baby's life that was in the trash. It was wrapped up in a black trash bag. And this stray dog got it out of the trash and it was carrying it down the street. And a bystander heard a baby crying, so he got the bag from the dog. Lo and behold, there's a little baby in it. It's the baby that's in my thumbnail. I'm going to screen share here. This happened in another country. I will see if I can say that. Lebanon? Is that how you say it? See, we got a place that's called that here, but we call it Lebanon. We don't say Lebanon. It's Lebanon, Virginia. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Look at that little baby. It's bruised up. Now, this is near a Syrian refugee camp. That don't mean it's from a refugee, though. Y'all never believe this. Somebody left this baby in an area that is overrun with stray feral dogs. They left that baby there to be eaten by those dogs. I mean, these dogs are like a big problem. Like the government was going to poison all these dogs. But animal rights activists stepped in and, wouldn't let them. Animals have more compassion than humans. Stray dog rescues infant girl stuffed in trash bag tossed away. I want to know what happened to the dog. I don't think it said. The dog should have been adopted. On Wednesday, a passerby discovered a stray dog carrying an abandoned baby girl inside a garbage bag in Tripoli, left outside a municipal building in Lebanon. According to the National, the incident happened after the passerby heard cries coming from inside a black trash bag the dog had in its mouth. The bystander initially took the baby to the Islamic hospital, but she was later transferred to the Tripoli government hospital. I'm probably not saying that name correctly. Online pictures show the baby with numerous abrasions, bruises on her face and body. The age of the baby is unclear. While some people reportedly have said she's 4 months old, others have said she is newborn. Here's something playing. Um, okay. Da-da-da-da. Animals have more compassion than humans, someone tweeted following the discovery. Cleo just turned over her fan box. She's been playing. Okay, look at the little thing. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I hope somebody adopts her. Usually, when someone wants to give up their kids, they place them in front of an orphanage or a police station. Um, Tripoli journalist, I cannot say this name, told the Arab News. However, this baby was dumped in an area that is considered very dangerous at night, as a lot of stray dogs can be found. The municipality had previously tried to poison these dogs, but animal welfare organizations refused and called for their protection. Is it possible that whoever dumped her wanted to get rid of her by letting the dogs eat her in this area infested with stray dogs? And that she was saved by that man who happened to be there by chance? Police continue to investigate the incident, and so far, no one has been charged with the incident. A representative in Tripoli of the Union of Relief and Development Associations reportedly said he doesn't think the incident has anything to do with nearby Syrian refugee camps. I might put up the dog food. Leo's trying to get in it. Over 9 years, we haven't witnessed any incident like this in the Syrian refugee camps, he said. The baby might not be from the refugee camp. I also don't think that what happened is the result of the dire economic situation as everyone is suffering from the crisis. But no one has ever dumped their newborn on the streets full of stray dogs. Officials said if no one adopts the baby, she'll be placed in an orphanage. Cleo, really? Really? Oh my goodness. I gotta put the dog food in the freaking cabinet. Did y'all hear her piling on that bag? That's the way she does when she's trying to get into something. If she wants to be fed, she'll go over and pile on her own bag. This cat is not right in the head. So I hope that this baby gets adopted. And I hope that the dog, I want to know what happened to the dog that saved this baby's life. Probably nothing. Probably didn't even get a thank you. Maybe it did get a pat on the head if it's not feral. I wonder where the dog was taking the baby. Just taking it where humans could find it. Dogs are highly intelligent. And street dogs, outside dogs and stuff, they have to survive by their wits and stuff. So they're super intelligent, just like coyotes and wolves are. Super, super intelligent. Just like these outside cats here, they're super intelligent too. Very intelligent. Cleo is one of the smartest cats I've ever encountered in my life. Bootsy's pretty intelligent, but Cleo is highly intelligent. She will figure out how to get around doors and everything. Our bedroom door don't shut right, and I like to keep her out of there so she don't get up on all the clothes and everything in there because there's some clothes that run out of the room. They're just folded neatly on top of the dresser, so we tried to keep her out of there. The door don't shut right, so I had to put like this pot holder in it, shut it up in the door and make it shut right. Well, she figured out to get up on my washer and pull that out of the door with her mouth. Swear to God, highly intelligent. Well, prayers for this little baby, and hey, prayers for the dog that found this. If it wasn't for that dog carrying that baby in that black bag, this baby would have been eaten alive probably. Maybe these people just thought they just thought the dogs would eat this baby alive. Wild dogs and vicious dogs, they can still have a heart and show compassion and stuff. Just because we think they're wild and vicious don't mean that they really are. Okay, let me get to my chat. Of course, we do have a wild dog problem around here in my hometown, especially. And my family's always told me not to walk back in the woods by yourself because they'll gang up on you and tear you apart. I know they killed my stepdad's baby coat one time after it was born. Uh-huh. As soon as it was born, it looked like to me. Come in and got it. Ariana, you hadn't been in. I didn't know you weren't in here. I welcomed you and thanked you for joining the membership. You've not missed much. I've just been reading about. Why am I screen sharing? I've just been reading about this little baby that was found in the trash by a stray dog in Lebanon, over in Lebanon. The dog, somebody left it in an area that's known to be overrun, infested, it said, with stray dogs. They left it in the trash there, probably hoping stray dogs would eat it. But a dog found it in a bag and got it. It was carrying that bag down the street, and a passerby heard a baby crying. So he got that bag from the dog, and lo and behold, there's a baby girl in it. Now, they said that there was a Syrian refugee camp nearby, but just because there's a camp nearby doesn't mean it came from there. Speaking of Syrian refugees, do y'all get on TikTok and look at the live streams? Well, I do sometimes. They come up in my FYP, my For You page, and there's a lot of those refugees that live stream from the camps with their kids and stuff. A lot of times you see a lot of disabled children laying there on the ground by the parent live streams, trying to get people to send them gifts like that you buy on TikTok, you know what I mean, and send it such as hearts or just whatever. You can send galaxies. They got just different things, little panda bears. That is horrible. I hope they catch the people responsible. Hope we hear that the baby and dog are adopted. Yeah, they didn't say anything about the dog. The dog's a hero. Dog's a hero. Hey, dogs have more compassion and empathy than some human beings, guys. And that's the truth. Okay, here's something about we're going to follow that story, guys, because I'm going to try to look around later, see if we can find out what happened to that dog. Probably nothing happened to it. He probably didn't even get a reward, a good meal or anything. Seems like there's not many people that care about animals over there, or there wouldn't be areas of the city infested with feral dogs, wild dogs, right? There were some people that stepped in and stopped the government from poisoning the dogs out. Shouldn't poison something out. That's not how you handle something. That's like something my neighbors would do or something to handle a problem. Like such as shooting cats like they claim they did. That's not how you handle problems like that with animals. First off, they should trap those dogs, tranquilize them, do something, spay and neuter them all. That right there solved the problem. Catch 5 at a time and do it that way. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with this freaking serial killer weirdo. Let me fix my mic. Let's see. I'm going to get me a laptop table, just for your laptop. But I want one that kind of stands up, has rollers on it. I found me one on Amazon. I think I'm going to get it. That way I can roll it anywhere I want to. have my sit up, my setup. Let's look at this weirdo. Guys, I can't get those two little boys we read about yesterday that escaped the House of Horrors. I can't get them off my mind. I don't know why. I just can't. I just keep picturing them little boys climbing out that window naked, ages 7 and 9, feces matted in their hair, climbing out onto that heat pump, and then getting down on the ground, and then just looking up at the sky in the sun like they had never seen it before. That's what the neighbors said, like they were cavemen. That has really bothered me. They have probably been locked in that room their entire life since they was probably babies, old enough to be a bother. They probably wasn't even cared for properly when they were little babies. You know they weren't. It said that that house was hoarded up inside. The whole room, the boys' bedroom, covered in feces, smeared on the walls and everything. They don't know no better. So one of them can't even speak full sentences. They've never been to school. Never been to school. So that's covered in feces and blood because they got beat on too. And they'd been locked in that room for years. And the neighbors said, they had talked amongst themselves, never see the kids or anything, but they never done anything about it. They minded their own business instead of doing a simple welfare check. If I know kids live in a house and I don't ever see them outside or getting out of the car with the parent or something like that, you never see them, I'm going to do a welfare check. I'm going to be like, something's freaking up with that. Especially just looking at that woman and that man. You could tell that, they're neglectful. Their house is going to be nasty. Their hair was greasy as hell. You could have fried a pan of fried taters with the oil out of that man's hair. He had so much. They need to be took to the damn car wash and scrubbed up. There's no sense in being nasty, guys. My granny said they growed up poor. They always had food to eat. Their clothes was always clean. They bathed every night. There's just no excuse. They made their own soap. Where did that happen, Cece? I haven't heard this story. No, I haven't watched it yet, Mike. Mike, where did what happen? Or Weezy, where did what happen? Oh, it happened in Milwaukee. Here, I'll show you the video. Hold on a minute. We'll watch the video again before we read about this serial killer. Let me go to my history and find it. I will let you listen to the story, Weezy. We're not doing anything but reading true crime and stuff, so it's no problem. I know I miss a lot in live streams because I walk away or I put my phone down. I wanted a card reading. I was in a live stream tarot with Trisha last night. I wanted a card reading, but I didn't ask for one. I just said cool stream. That was it. But I would like to get a card reading from her. Okay, I'm still looking for this video. Oh, right here it is. Let me get the ad down, and then I'll go mute my mic so it won't echo. Paused it.
Really terrible. It's like something out of a horror movie.
The outside of the home on 71st Street in Milwaukee hides a nightmare that prosecutors say two boys lived through and survived.
These children were essentially confined to their room for much of their lives, and the door had a latch from the outside and the windows boarded shut. I have finally been able to review videos and photographs of the home. And I can tell you that almost every inch of their walls was covered in human feces.
The children ages 7 and 9 breaking out of what police call a terrible hoarding situation and what neighbors call a house of horrors on Thursday. The two boys escaped from this window. A neighbor saw them crawling out of the window barefoot onto the AC unit. They were able to make a run for it. That's when neighbors saw them in the street and called 911.
I'm not going to look when they came running out of that house. Never forget that.
Prosecutors say the boys were naked, covered in feces, blood, and red marks.
The look on their faces was pure bewilderment. They were just looking all around. They could not, like I said, I don't think they'd ever been outside before.
Police arrested the boy's mother, Katie Koch, and her boyfriend, Joel Mankey. Both are charged with multiple counts of chronic neglect of a child and false imprisonment. According to the complaint, the children's room had feces smeared all over the walls of the room. There was also a latch to lock the door from the outside of the kids' room. What did you notice living across from them?
Nothing. That is something all of us neighbors talked about, because we'd never seen either one of the children.
According to the complaint, medics took both boys to a hospital where their heads had to be shaved, their hair full of matted feces.
Eventually they'll learn. I mean, they'll get the help they need. And I hope they realize how people really did care about them.
Reporting in Milwaukee, Kendall Keys, WI.
That little part that neighbor says at the end rubs me the wrong way, guys. I hope they get, eventually they'll learn. Hope they get the help they need. Hope they know people really did care about them. Yeah, y'all cared so much, y'all never even done a welfare check, which I know it's not the neighbor's fault. But damn, if you know kids live in a house and you don't ever spot them, you can tell the parents are freaking nasty. Shouldn't you do a welfare check? If nothing's wrong, no harm, no foul. All you gotta say is, I'm just concerned about the kids. You don't gotta say, oh, I think they're being beat or this or that. You just gotta say, I'm concerned. They haven't been seen. Sick piece of shit. Yeah. Yesterday when I read the article about it, it said the mother wrote an apology letter, which it wasn't with the article, to her boys. Let me tell you something. That bitch is not sorry. The only reason she's sorry is because her ass got cuffed and freaking stuffed. Speaking of cuffed and stuffed, Luke Duke got a DUI. We can watch that body cam footage if y'all want from the Dukes of Hazzard. Anyway, she got cuffed and stuffed. That's why she's sorry. If them boys hadn't broke out of that damn window and climbed outside to freedom, they'd still be in that damn room locked up. Right now, they would be. Right now, at this very damn minute, they would be. She wasn't sorry then, was she? When she was doing it. I think they're her kids, and that's just like her live-in boyfriend. I mean, he could be the father. It didn't say that, though. It didn't say he was the biological father. It said it was her boyfriend. Excuse me. I agree, CC. But just bet your local PD and CPS, because sometimes bad people get in there too. Yeah. If you know a kid's being abused and you report it and they don't do nothing about it, you keep reporting it and you ask for their damn supervisor. You ask for a supervisor because you may not know who the caseworker is if you do an honest report. But if they're not doing nothing about it, you ask for the supervisor. Now, a lot of people abuse CPS. They get mad at people and report them. A lot of people on YouTube has done that to others. That's wrong. That takes time away from the actual cases. The actual kids that are being abused or neglected. Like, she's not sorry. That letter means absolutely nothing. Like she said, she's sorry because she got caught. Yeah, the bitch is sorry because she got caught. If she hadn't got caught, like I said, the kids would still be locked in that damn room. I know I sound like a broken record, but the damn truth is the truth. What did I say we was going to look at? Oh, yeah. Luke Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard got arrested. He got a DUI. Let me see if I can find something about it. he introduced himself to the cop, and the cop was like, "Oh, cool." It didn't help him any. Let's see. Tom Wopat, is that how you say his name? Wopat pleads guilty to, what is this? Inappropriately touching someone. So he's been in trouble before. Oh damn, he was being arrested for cocaine, assault in 2017. Damn. Let me see if I can find his DUI arrest. Right here. Luke Duke arrested for DUI. Let me see if I can find the video. I see other people's videos on YouTube. I don't want to get a freaking strike. Let me see if I can find the body cam footage myself. Because I was watching it and laughing. When he got arrested, he's like, "My wife is so going to kill me. She's going to divorce me." I mean, he just went on and on. Okay. Can't find it. I'm just going to play the one from YouTube for just a little bit. Hold on. Let me see. Let me screen share this, guys.
Hey, Deputy, one of the sheriff's office. Your license.
I'm on.
There you go. Why are you doing double the speed limit?
Oh, I didn't realize it was.
You didn't realize you were going double the speed limit of 55 miles an hour, going 105 miles an hour?
I apologize.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Probably a little too much.
Okay. You want to shut off the vehicle and
Been
step out
in
your phone,
trouble with
please?
the law since the day they were born. I love that song. I gotta talk over this a little bit so I don't get a freaking.
Is that what you were drinking in the door there?
That's been there before.
That's been there before. You just keep it with you for some reason? You have any weapons on you without reaching?
No, sir.
No weapons on
My
you?
name's Tom Wopat. I used to be the dude on Luke Duke, the dude to Hazard.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do some
So
tests to make sure
drunk.
you're safe to keep driving.
Sure.
They're called field sobriety tests.
Sure.
Okay. How much alcohol have you had to drink tonight?
I'm not sure, actually. I was playing cards with
Okay.
some of my relatives up there in Kendall.
In Kendall. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You were drinking while you were there in Kendall?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long ago was your last
Damn,
one?
his family shouldn't have let him drive home like
I
that.
would say half an hour, 45 minutes ago.
Okay.
Bad
What
boy,
were you
bad
drinking?
boy.
Beer, whiskey, vodka?
Beer, whiskey. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that song.
A rough number of how many drinks you had?
I've had enough.
Okay. See my hand right up here?
Yep.
Right here, my finger's touching. I want you to focus. So I'll move that left and right. Just follow that with your eyes only and keep your head straight. You understand that?
Yep.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
I'll begin now. Oh, see how you turned your head there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just keep your head straight, okay?
He still turned it.
I have to do everything twice because you got.
I understand.
No, that's Bo Duke, knitting artisan.
It's an interesting.
I follow him on here on
Watching there,
YouTube.
okay?
Okay.
That's an interesting what though? You can talk to me while we do this.
It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting test.
This one's called horizontal gaze nystagmus. If you were curious. And it's considered a first offense again in Wisconsin. And that's a non-criminal charge. It's just a traffic ticket, okay?
Christ, yes.
So I'm going to be placing you under arrest at this point, okay?
Okay, you got it.
Yep. Just face my vehicle. That's okay. I'm going to do double handcuffs on you so it's not very tight behind your back.
God.
Well, at least it's not a criminal charge. I'll give you that, though, okay?
Oh, it's awful. God damn, son of a fucking bitch. My wife is gonna kill me. My wife.
I can't help but laugh.
Shit, I'm divorced. I'm a dead man.
When you face that way, it's easiest to step in. Jesus, fuck. Watch your head when you get in. Lower that looks, okay?
I understand. God damn son of a bitch. Ah, fuck. Ah.
And wife's gonna kill him. You've been in love.
Okay. Shit, I'm divorced. I'm enough. Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to share a little bit of that with y'all. I don't want to get in trouble with that channel. I actually don't know whose channel that was. I just looked it up on Google and that video popped up. So this is a DUI, but he also inappropriate. Well, it looks like that Luke Duke here has a history of getting in trouble with the law. Let's see what it says about that. Oh, it would help if I could get off the videos. Hold on. What's his name? Tom Wopat? Type in his name. Yeah, he's been in trouble for assault, cocaine charges, inappropriately touching somebody. Let me look up. It was in People, that article, I believe. So he has a long criminal history here. Tom Wopat pleads guilty to inappropriately, hold on a minute, touching two women. Touching two women in the cast of the musical Massachusetts, in which he starred, according to multiple reports. According to the Associated Press, the actor, best known for playing Luke Duke in the Dukes of Hazzard TV series, was sentenced Friday to a year of probation after pleading guilty to 2 counts of annoying and accosting a person of the opposite sex. Let me see the date on this. July 24, 2018 is when he pleaded guilty. Go back up. Annoying and accosting a person of the opposite sex. Wopat 66 was arrested, charged with indecent assault, battery, both felonies, as well as the 2 accosting charges last August while starring in a production of 42nd Street in the town of Waltham. He was also charged with cocaine possession at the time of the arrest. So that song fits him good, been in trouble with the law since the day he was born. Okay, according to TMZ, prosecutors dropped the felonies Friday as part of his plea deal. The cocaine charge will also be dropped as long as he doesn't violate his probation conditions within the next year. In the decision to forego the long and costly trial that would have cleared him of the charges of indecent assault and battery, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts has come to accept Mr. Wopat's account of the events of a year ago, and nothing of an indecent or sexual nature was suggested, acted upon, or insinuated, Wopat's rep said in a statement to People. All parties are relieved that this matter has been resolved, the statement continued. Mr. Wopat would like to thank his family, friends, fans for their patience and support over the last year. He would also like them to know that 2 separate recording projects will be released in the coming months. Well, I think Bo Duke, what's his name? John Schneider or something like that. He's a pretty good guy. You don't ever hear of him getting in trouble and stuff. This guy right here, he's obviously likes to party. Here, I'll share y'all's picture. He didn't look like this in his arrest. He had gray hair. It was all like gray. It looked like to me under that hat. There he is. You still tell that's Luke Duke. I always thought Bo Duke was the best looking one. That's all the pictures, in my opinion. I still think he's good looking. I think his wife's dying of cancer or she might not be dying, but I know she's fighting cancer because I saw a video the other day about it. Oh goodness, let's see. Let's get back here. Yeah, another creep. I know, so disappointing. Yeah, he inappropriately touched someone. Jeez. Yeah, you can't just walk up and touch someone's butt or their boobs, man or woman. If you do a man that way, that's inappropriate too. If a woman does that to a man. And there are women that will do things like that. I was never one of them just to walk up. I mean, maybe if it's your boyfriend or something. I was at a bar one time, and this guy, I got up off my stool. I raised up a little bit, like to pull my skirt down like a little bit. And when I sat down, his hand was on my seat on purpose. I jacked his jaws for him, honey. My mom was there. We stopped in to have a beer. And here comes some old drunk trying to be a pervert. I got news for men or women. It is very unattractive when someone does crap like that. It's a turnoff. It's a turnoff when men talk filthy. I think it's a turnoff when women talk filthy. It's just not a good look. It cuts and never breaks. And to be disrespectful and stuff is a major turnoff. Women are constantly squeezing my butt. I don't find it appropriate. Damn, Mike. Are you serious? Women are always squeezing your butt. That's not appropriate. Oh my gosh, your spouse must get annoyed with that. That would piss me off. One time, me and Mark, we went out to our friend days, and there was this other guy there. This guy's an educated guy, an architect, right? But he's an alcoholic. So, of course, he's not an architect right now because he's unemployed. He used to work for, like, this little company out here in town. Anyways, he was out there drunk, being disrespectful. My hair was really long at the time, and I had it pulled to the side in a braid. I used to wear it like that all the time. And here he comes over there just touching my braid. And before I could do anything, Dee said, "Do not touch her hair." I ended up having to tell him off. We gave him a ride home. He didn't want to get out of the vehicle. You know, Mark's nice, soft-spoken, and I was pissed by this time because he had said some very vulgar things. I can't even remember exactly what I always said. And I was like, "Get the fuck out of this car or I'm going to drag you out of it." Goodness gracious. You don't just be touching people's hair. And plus, he had said some very disrespectful things. I'm not sure. I guess they think it. Look, you must have a nice butt. I never knew this about you. Don't ever goose me or touch me. That triggers a reaction you won't like. Timothy is always going around and scaring me. Like the other day, I was smoking underneath the stove fan. You know, that little fan you turn on, take smoke out of the house. And I couldn't hear, and I had my back turned, and I was listening to a YouTube video while scrolling TV. My hair was up. All of a sudden, he comes up and touches me on the neck. I thought he was asleep. Crept in here. It scared me to death. But me and him always pranking each other like that. Like when his bed was near the window last summer, the window was open, and he was playing his game. Y'all, I reached my hand through the window and grabbed him, and it scared him to death. Oh, we're always pranking each other. Me and my son, we have a lot of fun together. We really do. We goof off and laugh. Gotta laugh and be happy. He's my best friend. I know you gotta be a parent. They say don't be a friend to your child. Hey, I'm my son's friend. I'm also his mother. I'm also his mommy. You know, sometimes I have to lay the law down to him. Tonight he's wanting to go to the movies with his friend. He's going to go watch, I can't remember the name of it, but it's about 3 hours long and it's about a bomb. It's based on a true story, I think. But he wanted to ride to the movies with his friends. Hold on a minute. He wanted to ride to the movies with his friends, but my mom don't want him to. And I was like, you got to give him. I guess she's afraid, they might wreck or something like that. But from like Food City to the movie place, I don't think it's going to hurt. Hibiscus, we are going to see that tonight, CC. Oh, really? What a coincidence. Timothy and his little friends are going too. I don't know if I can sit through a 3-hour movie, guys, in a movie theater like that. Yeah, I can't sit for long periods of time in like the same position. It makes me stiff. My orthopedic said the best thing for arthritis and stuff, if you ain't too much, is get up and move around. If I sit in the same spot, it hurts my hip and leg. The next time I go to the drive-in, it hurt me to sit in the back of the car like in the same position. So the next time I go, I'm taking my camping chair. Yeah, it's a 3-hour movie. I bought the tickets a couple days ago. Yeah. Well, they're going to the 9:15 show, so they'll be home really late. But we're just going to take him down there, drop him off, and my mom's going to pick him back up because she's going to be out and about. So, you got to let kids do stuff. He's 16 years old. He's a good kid. He don't get in trouble. Don't do drugs, anything like that. So, I told her, I said, you got to trust him till he gives you a reason not to. She's a mother hen, y'all. She's worse over Timothy than she was her own 3 kids. Yeah, I can't sit still that long. Wait, I got to get up and move around. I can't even sit like in the recliner for long periods of time. I might sit down about 10 minutes. I got to get up. Most of the time during the day, I don't sit down. I'm always moving around doing something. But if I do sit down, I'll drift off to sleep at the evenings. Y'all are going at 6:30. Let me know what you think about it. Timothy said they used a real bomb in that movie to make it. I said, bull crap. He said they did. I don't know about that. I don't know where he saw that at. But anywho, Timothy, he's grown up on me, guys. He's got taller and slimmed down, and he's a good looking little feller. He really is. He finally got his Bob Ross haircut. He looked like Bob Ross, where his hair is curly like mine. I mean, it just looked like a fro going on, So he got it cut. He left it a little bit longer on the top and the short around the back and sides. It looks really good. He said the women loved his curls, y'all. Yeah, I make him think women. Maybe girls, not women. Not my style movie, but I'm going for him. He doesn't ask to go to movies. But yeah, I understand that. It's like that time Timothy took me to see Beauty and the Beast. Do you think he wanted to go see Beauty and the Beast? No, he took his mom. I think drinking lots of water is it does help with arthritis. Knitting arson, that is a fact, because when I quit drinking soda and was drinking nothing but water for a few months, my leg didn't hurt as bad. Even the tendonitis on my Achilles heel didn't bother me that much. Now I'm back to drinking soda. I gotta quit, y'all, and I gotta quit smoking. My damn blood pressure was like 175 yesterday, over 90 something. This morning it was like 150. Bottom number was 90 something again. But you know what? I've been feeling really stressed out and overwhelmed. Not over anything specific. Sometimes I just get like it. I've been like it for about 2 days. I feel real hyper and manic and just overwhelmed. So I think that's a little bit my blood pressure. Plus that damn Cymbalta about killed me. I mean, not literally, but if you miss 2 days, you can skip 1 day, it won't bother you. But after about 2 days, you start getting these electric shocks in your head. I even got electric shocks in my heart yesterday from it. It can make you not be able to think correctly or comprehend good. Just a bunch of side effects. That's the only reason I'm continuing to take that. Because I cannot stand those electric shocks. If I'd have known this medicine done that to you if you didn't take it, I would have never took it. Like I said, they give it to me for my leg, the Cymbalta. It's supposed to help with leg pain. Ariana, it about killed me a while back. I don't know if you know it or not, but girl, I was in the hospital. I couldn't breathe. My oxygen was dropping down to like in the 80s and stuff when I would drift off to sleep. I could not breathe. Like I could just be standing here and you could hear like the wheeze. There's just so much congestion. My stomach was swelled out. Anyways, I got put in the hospital and I got COPD and pulmonary hypertension crap going on. But anyway, so I need to quit smoking. That pulmonary hypertension is nothing to play around with. It can kill you. And I know it kind of scares me, even though I've not quit smoking, because I think, oh my gosh, I might not live that long. That stuff, look that up. That is some horrible stuff. I'm going to start drinking water again. I used to drink it all the time. I felt so much better too. I got to cut back on my coffee intake too, which I have a lot. But I can't quit smoking. I'll smoke one right after another. Hey, Mommy Mars. How are you doing? I was just thinking about you this morning when I was looking at my Hocus Pocus magnet you sent me. Hey, anybody, feel free to send me a magnet from your state. I'll display it on my door in my kitchen. That's where I like to put mine. I put all my magnets like Mommy Mars sends me stuff there on my kitchen door here. No, I'm not knitting arson. I've not been taking it serious, have I? No, I've not looked into it. Let's check my oxygen while I'm sitting here with my little thing. See what it is. I might take my blood pressure for you. Because it was high. Now I've took my medicine. It's been a while. I've took 2 or 3 different pills. I've taken some other medicine too. Okay, that's not bad. 96 heart rates. Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, 96. Sometimes I get confused reading that thing. I'll show y'all. Let's see. Where's my blood pressure? Oh, we gotta plug it up. Well, I won't show y'all, but I'm gonna take it. You can hear it. I want like a little cup. I actually need one of those watches that keeps track of your blood pressure and heart and stuff. Oh crap, that pinched me. Okay, let's see. Sometimes it messes up.
Stay still and do not talk until the measurement is complete.
See, it talks to you. It does mess it up if you talk sometimes. Ow. Hold on, guys. Takes forever.
Your systolic pressure was 151 millimeters of mercury. Diastolic pressure was 99 millimeters of mercury.
I'm going to stroke out, y'all. My blood pressure's still high. It ain't that bad, is it? 150 over what did it say? 90 something. I feel like I'm going to stroke out or something. Ooh, Ariana's so jealous. I would love to visit there. Where's she at? I'll send you an Edinburgh magnet and some Scottish treats. Hey, Ariana, do it, girl. Email me. I'll give you my address. Please. Send me a magnet, some Scottish treats. You know what I've always wanted to try? I'm trying to think of what was in that movie, in The Lion, the Witch, in the Wardrobe. It was some kind of cherry, some kind of English candy, I believe. Was it like a cherry? Was it cherry delight, or they were like white, have red stuff in the middle? It's on that movie, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'll put you my email in here. I'm gonna have to get off here. My mom's trying to get a hold of me. She must be going to take my son to get his ID. They didn't go yesterday or day before. Right there it is, cclife1980 at gmail.com. I went to Whole Foods plant-based, and I love it. But I stopped losing weight. I think they said that you can lose 7 to 10 pounds in a week if you just stop drinking soda. And have y'all tried that soup diet? I'll find it. There's a guy that did a video. It's some kind of cabbage soup or something that you make, stew. I guess it'd be called stew, cabbage stew. Put a bunch of vegetables and stuff in it, and you eat it for so many days. And guaranteed to lose weight. People swear by it. I've heard about it before. But when I get off here, I'm going to find that stew diet. Oh, Nenny Arson, you don't drink sodas? Do you eat sweets? Do you eat late at night? Let me see if I can find it while I'm just sitting here, because I'm not doing anything. Let me get YouTube pulled back up. We'll take a look at it. I've been online looking for my cat's a tree, or just designs, because I'm going to get Mark to build me a cat little condo. Maybe. I may just wait and save my money and get that flower cat tree. Have y'all seen it? It's got like pink. It looks like pink flowers, but it's like a cat tree. It's awesome, but it's expensive. And then they got this other little thing. It's like a cat scratcher, kind of like a little cat stand, but it's shaped like a mailbox, a red mailbox. And the cats can get inside of it. That's so cool. Okay, cabbage stew diet. And I believe this has got the whole recipe. Let me scroll here. Lose 15 pounds in 1 week. Cabbage soup diet. Let me see. I believe this is the video. So here is the link to the cabbage soup diet. Lose 15 pounds in 1 week. Let me take a look at this video here. How to lose 15 pounds in 1 week.
Cabbage soup from my grandmother probably 30 plus years ago. And if memory serves, she got this recipe from a heart hospital in Baton Rouge that would give it to heart patients that needed surgery. And if they were a little too obese to have the surgery when they came in, they would put them on this restrictive diet and have them eat this soup along with a bunch of fruit and stuff to help them lose weight.
There's a recipe, guys.
So this is an excellent soup. I mean, it really, really does taste good. And the key to this soup, though, is you can eat as much of it as you want, because it takes more energy for your body to burn the calories that are in this soup than calories that the soup gives you. So you're actually burning calories by eating this soup. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay, let me read y'all. I don't want to play his whole video and get in trouble. Recipe for peel-a-pound soup is what it's called, peel-a-pound. 1 large can of stewed or whole tomatoes. 1 envelope of onion soup mix, which is optional. 4 cups of water, 6 to 7 beef bouillon cubes. I now use better than bouillon, he said. 1 head of cabbage, 1/2 stalk celery, 2 bell peppers, 2 onions, 5 garlic toes. Into a large Dutch oven or stock pot, add 1 large can of stewed or whole tomatoes. Add 1 pack of onion soup mix. Add 3 to 4 cups of water along with 6 to 7 beef bouillon cubes. Mix well, then heat mixture over medium heat until boiling. While mixture is coming to a boil, cut up your vegetables, add them to the pot. Once the soup is boiling, turn down to medium or low for a low rolling boil and cook with lid on until vegetables are tender, usually about 30 to 90 minutes. Well, the longer you let it cook slower like that at the end, the better it'll be, the better the flavor and stuff. I'm going to try this right here. I'm going to write all that down because it's not that much. And I'm going to try this and I'm going to eat it for a freaking week. And we're going to see if I like lose any damn weight. First, I'll have to get me a scale. But I can tell just by my clothes if I've lost any weight or not. How many times a week are they having the cabbage soup? 7 days. 7 days. Okay, if you're wanting to lose weight quickly without exercise, this pill-a-pound soup burns more calories digesting it than your body intakes, so you lose weight quickly. Plus, it's healthy and tastes fantastic. The diet is listed in the description box. Please note, I'm not a doctor or nutritionist. Yeah, the full 7-day diet. So you do it 7 days. You eat it for 7 days. How many times a day you eat it? Just a couple times a day whenever you're hungry. So for breakfast, eat some soup. Well, I mean, I think I could do that because I'm a person that can eat anything at any given time. Like I can get up in the morning and eat pizza if I'm hungry. But usually, I'm not a breakfast person. Every now and then, I'll, eat a sausage biscuit or something. Yeah, look into it, Wheatsy. I'm going to. You sure? Right there in the middle of a lot of amazing yarn producing sheep, Ariana. Oh, I'd love to have sheep to go out there and shave them down and all this. One time, I watched this video about these people that found this sheep. It was out in the woods, been there living for a long time by itself. It had so much wool on it. I mean, it had all kinds of wool. Finally, people rescued it, and it finally got shaved down. I've never seen so much hair on one animal. I don't even know how it was walking around and had so much. But I believe this was in Australia. So it was amazing that the sheep had survived out in the wilderness like that. It's all you eat. I'd be concerned about missing out on other nutrients because you eat the same thing every day. Yeah. I think that right there, that diet right there is just like you need to lose like 10 pounds or whatever real quick. Like you can almost fit into a dress or pants. You just, and you're going to an event or something, some special occasion. Would you start spinning yarn if you got sheep, sissy? I've tried to learn. Yeah. I'd love to have me some more goats so I could milk them and make some soap and stuff. That's what I like to do. Guys, I'm getting ready to. Mommy Mars sent me one of her fancy magazines when she was done reading it one time. And it had this article about these ladies. I can't remember where they lived. I've still got my magazine over. I believe like Tibet or something like that. But their hair was real long and beautiful, and it showed them in the river washing it. And how their hair gets that beautiful, long, shiny, and beautiful is they use rice bar soap. They make it like rice water soap or something, or rice water is what they use on their hair. But they got these rice bar soaps now. So I'm getting ready to order me one, and I'm going to use it on my hair, and I'm going to let y'all know if it's any good or not. Your daughter spins her own yarn? Oh, that is so cool. That's so cool. I'd say back in the day, people had to. I just wonder how they sewed dresses. Like back in the day, before people had like sewing machines and stuff. I guess they just had to do it by hand. Be a lot harder. Do everything by hand. I watch a lot of YouTube channels where these girls sew, like make vintage outfits, vintage dresses and stuff. I like to watch stuff like that. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to get off here and call my mom back. As y'all know, we got a death in the family. And my first cousin's daughter, Emily. I still can't believe it, guys. I still can't believe that happened to that child. I know she's 21. It's just not fair. She beat a brain tumor when she was 4 years old. There had to have been something else wrong with her. And when she fell out in the parking lot at work, it caused something to rupture in her. It was already wrong with her, I think. A lot of knitters get into spin. I just want to knit. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to spin and stuff, doesn't it? Yes, she knits. My other daughter only does crochet. I do both not well. I know how to do the yarn and kind of crochet. I'm not that counting stitches. Mark's the one taught me how to crochet. His granny taught him. Anyways, he's got an awesome camouflage blanket in there he crocheted. He just needs to finish it. I mean, it looks good. He don't mess up. He don't miscount stitches and stuff. Oh, wait, thank you. Thanks, Mommy Mars. Thanks, Ariana, everybody. Oh, yeah, Knitting Artisan has her channel up and running, and she puts up podcasts about knitting and stuff. A knitting artisan, you really need to think about making your own little, what was those called? Wobbles kits. They're all over TikTok, where you, it's what it is. It's a little knitting kit that you can make, knit like little stuffed animals. It'll come with like the hook and enough yarn and all that. They're expensive as hell. They come with like the directions and a link to a tutorial. Well, Knitting Artisan could do that herself. She could put up a tutorial on how to do it and sell them little kits. Yeah. Yeah. I'll get out the closet today and take a picture of it, Knitting Artisan. You'd be surprised at his crocheting skills. He's the one that taught me how to tie the knots, get the hooks going. Now, when the weather cools off this winter, I'm going to get back into crocheting. Yeah. But see, last time I just tried to jump in and make it. No, I tried to jump in and make a blanket. No, I need to take it step by step and make sure I'm counting my stitches correctly. I get mixed up sometimes. Just designed a shawl pattern that I'm going to release for free. But that is a great idea. I need to come up with and yeah, well, just like a little duck, a little chicken, a little rabbit. They sell like a little sloth. Actually, I haven't seen the Wobbles kit have a sloth, but you could call it something totally different. You could do crochet barnyard animal collection, a rooster, a couple different colored hens or something. The little baby chicks. I tell you another good idea. How to crochet the peeps, like the little peeps marshmallow stuff for Easter, the little bunnies. I know a lot of people's into them. It's different things. Yeah, you just need to come up with a pattern for the little animals. You need to check out those wobble kits. I believe that's what it's called, wobble kits. They're expensive as hell, and all it is a little bit of yarn. Like the little pattern. They give you a link to a tutorial video. And that's it. Let me show y'all. So let me show y'all before I get off here. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the peeps are so cute. I mean, she could really do good at this. So these are the wobble kits. See? $25 to $30 for that crap. Sale $85. What? Look. Little smile. Look how small it is. Okay, let's see what it includes. Step-by-step video tutorial. Wobbles easy peasy yarn, custom made for beginners. pre-started for you so you can get right into practicing the main crochet stitch. Unlimited help over email plus virtual crochet office hours, plastic eyes, stuffing, tapestry needle, stitch marker, penguin crochet pattern as a PDF download. 4mm ergonomics, that another crochet hook. Oh, that's an additional charge. $30. $30 freaking for that. Can you believe that? You crochet that for what? $2 or $3. Tell me about the yarn. Maybe $5, something like that. That's ridiculous. You could make a bunch of them out of one thing of yarn. I would not be able to make that. I'd be terrible at it. I tell you what, I don't know how people make the little house shoe, crochet house slippers. You just, slip on. I don't know how they make those. I love those. And Emma Gourmet is fiddly. I got knitting artisan totes, coffee mugs, just beginning to. Oh, do you got coffee mugs? I want a coffee mug. I'm gonna have to go check out your merch. I still got Annabelle merch up on Teesprings. I'm not gonna take it down because I might want to order me a coffee cup or something else at a later date. I may order me a canvas picture of her from off there, put up in the living room. I miss my goat so bad I can't hardly stand it. Mark doesn't want me to get another one because none of the vets around here would see her when she was sick. But you know what? If somebody got me one as a gift, I couldn't refuse it because it's rude to refuse gifts. So my mom just accidentally bought me one. She wants me to have ducks. She's been trying to buy me ducks, and I'm like, no. Because then I got to make sure they got water, and I have to be filling up swim pools every damn day. And all this. No. I think if you're going to have ducks, they need a pond or something. She wants to get me some chickens. That would be okay. My next video is going to be about 5 easy beginner patterns that are free. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm going to be watching all your videos because, especially this winter, because I'm going to get back into crocheting like while I'm sitting around listening to YouTube this winter and stuff. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a great day. I will probably see y'all sometime tomorrow. Even though tomorrow's Saturday. We're going to do a little chat out on the porch in the morning if nothing happens. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Be safe, be kind. Peace.